and welcome to my city-state, Catopia. I'm Andrew Silvestri, and this is my city-state for Mr.Maney's class, period 1. Let's start off over here. We have the residential districts of my city. Here we have a temple and the lower class homes, which are very small, can only fit about one person, little storage space. Over here we have the middle class, which are slightly larger and have more storage space, can fit about 1 or 2 people. Here we have the houses in the upper class, which can fit a lot of people, have a lot of storage space, and an enchantment table. Over on this side we have our important buildings, which are the Citadel, where we have our strongest warriors, and over here we have a government building where there's a pretty intense debate going on between this villager and that wall. Over here we have tombs for the rich dead people. Hey, look, there's just some dead people in this one. And those are important buildings. Here we have our 4 canals surrounded in the brick walls, leading to the center of the city, and they all form around Zigra and Menanke, which isn't very big or fancy, but it's the most religious place here. Over here we have a lot of things. We have our museum with skulls, bones, and mysterious artifacts. We have another house in the Royal Park, which looks pretty nice. We also have the Artisan District, which is where we have our blacksmith, brickmaker, our butcher, and our baker. Here we have a random bazaar stand, even though the bazaar is over here, where we sell random materials, along with a fish market next to it, where people get fish for food. Fish are very sought after in Catopia. Over here we have the theater, where a very dramatic scene is happening. Sorry, that part always gets me. It makes me want to cry so much. Here we have one of the many temples. We have a temple in almost each district, and one of the barracks, the one that are inside the walls. Here we have our bowmaster and our warrior lord. Catopia is a very military-based city. Here we have the King's Royal Palace, the massive statue of the king. And please note that this is not my monument. This is not the World Wonder. That will be outside the inner city walls. Here, for some reason, he keeps on escaping, but we should have the Lord Stampy Cat and his royal pet, Jeb. We also have our 2 royal guardians. Over outside the city walls is where the rest happens. Where we have our large bronze gates that let people access the canals. And we have our other barracks outside the city walls. In this we have Commander Crash and Brigadier Burn. We have our glacis on the outer city walls to hold up the walls. They're massive dirt ramps, so we have burial grounds for the poor. And all the way over here we have our farmlands, which seem to be very prosperous. And last but not least, we have our actual world monument, a true depiction of Stampy. Here he is, a giant orange and white tabby cat, not an ocelot, wielding a diamond sword and a cake. He's wielding these to show our military-based city-state and our prospering food. This is my city-state, Catopia, and thank you, Andrew Silvestri.